Buenos dias, bonjour, salve, buongiorno, hello, and welcome in any language. I am so happy that you're here. My name is Miss Maria Buontempo. I am a faculty member at Mother Seton Regional High School in the World Languages Department. I teach French and Latin. I'm also the French club moderator, the Italian club moderator, the MSR dance team moderator, freshman class moderator, and very importantly, a proud MSR alumna. At a glance, MSR offers 4 levels of Spanish, levels 1 through 2 honors and college prep, level 3 honors, and level 4 AP. Same for French. We offer Latin 1 for the Seton Scholars Program, and Latin provides a wonderful base for the girls to reinforce English vocabulary, since nearly 70% of our words in English do derive from Latin, and it also helps in the other world languages that they are learning. Every year, during the month of May, we compete in the State World Language Competition at William Patterson University and have done very well in many different languages, not just French, Spanish, and Latin. We do have state rankings in all of those languages at different levels, including Latin. Believe it or not, we do compete in level 1, 2, and 3 Latin. I do work with those girls independently, and many are ranked first or second in the state of New Jersey. So we're very proud of all of them, but we do compete in other languages too. Chinese, and one year we even had a German exchange student, and of course she competed for native level German. So we do emphasize the love of all languages at Mother Seton Regional High School. Please reach out to me anytime at missbuontempo@motherseton.org, and I'm happy to answer any of your questions about the MSR World Languages Department or about MSR, truly my second home for many, many years, both when I was a student and then had the privilege of coming back to as a teacher. So I'm going to talk to you a little bit about what you'll be watching a bit of today. Is one of my level 1 French virtual classes. We were reviewing how to use the past tense in French, le passé composé, after we had learned how to form it a few classes prior. So I thought I'd come up with my own take on a French past tense chutes and ladders game, if you will, just as a fun review. Then, to have students apply the passé composé, the French past tense, I created a Paris and passé composé mini project where they could also combine this new grammar construction with learning about the Francophone culture. And what better way than to learn about Paris? So then you will see me explaining the project guidelines to my grade 9 students, along with inspiring them a bit by giving them a quick tour of Paris, the only way I knew how right now, as their tour guide to the top 10 spots to visit in Paris. Enjoy and merci. So I'm going to start with our prayer. Okay, so let us begin. Au nom du Père, du Fils et du Saint-Esprit, Amen. Je vous salue Marie, pleine de grâce. Le Seigneur est avec vous. Vous êtes bénie entre toutes les femmes, et Jésus, le Fils de vos entrailles, est béni. Sainte Marie, Mère de Dieu, priez pour nous pécheurs, maintenant et à l'heure de notre mort. Amen. Et que Dieu vous bénisse toutes, à vous et vos familles. Au nom du Père, du Fils et du Saint-Esprit. So we're going to start a passé composé game, and you can just watch, or I need 4 volunteers before I put the game board up on the screen. And I created it just for us to review the passé composé. And if we had been in the classroom, you would have been playing in groups, actually probably with your partner from the cafe skit. But for today, the best way to do it is maybe with about 4 players, and then everyone else can just watch. Okay, Monique is in. We have 1 player. We have Claire. We have Jana. And then we have Liliane. Perfect. Okay, perfect. So then I'll call you in that order. It's so much fun. I even brought French dice, okay? You have to trust me. You have to trust me that I'll be rolling it and giving you the number. In fact, I'll show it on the screen, but I think you'll really enjoy it. My 4 players, you simply have to keep track of what box you're in, okay? And what I did was I put verbs that you know, that we've used a lot, and I put some English in there too, so that when you put it all together, it comes out in French, okay? And because it is a game, just to, because the first person gets to the end, it doesn't mean that the second person knew passé composé any less. It is just a fun game because you might get on one of these boxes. Let's say you end up on she chose, and you would say elle a choisi. Look what has to happen. You have to fall back down here. So it's just luck too. It's not just, I know your passé composé, and this is just a review, but a lot of it is simply just luck because it is a game. So I'll roll for you and I'll show the number you get up on the screen, in the camera rather. So I'm just getting our starting lineup. We're going to have Monique, Claire, Jana, and then Liliane. And everyone else can just watch and actually just see if you, like when the girls land on the box, see if you can actually, it's just review. So see if you could actually, answer it to yourself. Like, oh, I know that one. It's since we're just going to end our week with, of course, more passé composé. So it's just a good way to end our week. So Monique is going to go first, and I'm going to roll the dice for her. These are my French dice that I have. So Monique gets she has 7, set. So I'm going to move, so she's going to start here. Monique is our first one. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So Monique, you are on the box he bought, and the verb is acheter. Do you get to stay there? If you could answer that one, Monique.
Il a acheté.
Perfect. Okay, so Monique is there. All right. Next to go will be Claire. So just keep track of which box you're on so that when Mademoiselle comes back to you, she could go right back to that box. Okay, next up is Claire. Okay, she now has 5. So for Claire, we have 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, Claire, you singular weighted.
Tu as attendu.
Très bien. Okay, so she is right behind Monique. Monique is in the lead, but Jana's up next. Okay, Jana, you just got 10, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So Jana's up here right now. Jana, you plural played.
Vous avez joué.
Très bien, très bien. Okay, that was good. Monique, which box were you on, hon?
I was on he bought.
He bought. Okay. You're right here. Okay, I'm rolling again for you. Okay, Monique. Vous avez 6, 7, 8, 9. Vous avez 9. Okay. I visited, Monique. I visited.
J'ai visité.
Perfect. Okay, so now she is in the lead. Claire. Okay, Claire, vous avez 4. Where were you, Claire?
You singular weighted.
You singular weighted. Okay, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. They started. The verb to start is commencer. It is an ER verb, Claire.
Ils ont commencé.
Très bien. Beautiful pronunciation. Next up, we have Jana. Jana now has 4. Jana, which one were you on?
You plural played.
You plural played. Okay, here we go. Oh, it's very close. So now we have 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, Jana, he sold.
Il a vendu.
Excellent. Now notice what she had to do there. The RE had to change to the U. So she went right into it. That was fantastic. I'm going to roll for you, Jane. Danielle. So now you have six. Okay. Ooh, she's back down here. All right, we're going to roll again because I want you out of there. I make up my own rules sometimes, girls. Wait until we have our Jeopardy tournament at the end of the year. Set. Okay, Jane, they finished.
Ils fini. No, ils
Okay. Excellent. Notice she put that helping verb right back in. Ils ont fini. Okay, we're back to Monique. Monique, where were you?
I was on I visited.
I visit. Oh, she's all the way up here.
I think the one.
Oh, this one.
Yeah.
She's here. Okay, I'm rolling for you. Roulez, mademoiselle. Okay. Six. Oh boy. Okay, so if you can give me he sang, you're going to jump right up and then we'll see who gets second place.
Il a chanté.
Il a chanté. He's all the way up here. Okay, Claire, where are you?
They started.
They started. Okay, she's right here. Okay, big numbers for Claire now. We'll see who gets second place. Okay, Claire, vous avez 9.
Ils ont écouté.
Perfect. Perfect. Okay, so you're there now. Jana's next. Jana, vous avez 11. You have 11, Jana. Where were you, Jana?
He sold.
He sold. Okay, so 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I bought, Jana.
J'ai acheté.
Excellent, excellent. J'ai acheté. Perfect. So it looks like right now you're coming up to second place, but we'll see. It could all change. So Jane for Liliane. So Jane, now we have wheat for you. Where were you, Jane?
I was they finished.
They finished right here?
Yes.
Okay. Now we have for you wheat. This one here should be parler. Mademoiselle made a mistake there. Parler. I spoke.
So j'ai parlé.
Perfect. That was perfect. Okay. Now we know who's probably going to win this because she was in the lead and then got to go up a ladder, a French ladder. Quatre. Okay. For good measure, Monique, we'll see who gets second place. For good measure, Monique, you bought.
Tu as acheté.
Okay, très bien. You're our winner. Let's see who gets second place. Claire, where were you, Claire?
They listened.
Okay, they listened. Let's see. Oh, right here. Okay, in the corner there. Nobody puts Claire in the corner. Okay, so Sank for Claire. Oh, I won, Claire. I'm sorry. It is a game. I won, Claire.
J'ai gagné.
J'ai gagné. Actually, Monique can say that, right? But okay. Jana's next. Jana, you have quatre. Where were you, Jana?
I bought.
I bought. Okay. Right here. Now you have quatre. They sang, Jana. They sang.
Ils ont chanté.
Très bien. I even heard you make the liaison sound. When you were saying ils ont chanté, you made a slight Z sound, which is exactly what you're supposed to do with the pronunciation. So that's great. Okay, so it looks like you're getting close to second place. Jane, where were you now? Oh, right here, right, Jane? I spoke. Okay,
Yeah.
so Jane is next. Let's see who gets second place. Jane, you have 9. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Jane, it's very close for second place. He chose, Jane.
Il a choisi.
Très bien. Okay. So now, Monique, we know one. Back to Claire. Okay.
I won.
I won. Okay, so for Claire, we now have 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You played, Claire. You played well, Claire.
Tu vas jouer?
Oui, excellent. So now we have Jana. 8 for Jana. Where were you, Jana?
They sang.
They sang. So now we have 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 et 8. Okay, you bought, Jana.
Tu as acheté.
Perfect. Now, you still have to get it's anybody's game technically. Jane, where were you? He chose? Okay.
Yes.
Okay, we have for Jane, we have set. If she gets past you bought, she gets second place. 4, 5, 6. Oh my goodness, it's a tie. It's a tie for second place between, how does that happen statistically? Oh my goodness. It's a tie between second place, and it is just a game. I can't wait for our Jeopardy tournament, the last day of class. It'll be a lot of fun, and everyone will be involved in that one. So first place, le gagnant, c'est Monique. Puis nous avons Danielle et Jana pour les secondes. Et le troisième, good third place, she fought hard for it. Nous avons Claire. Thank you for being such good sports girls. That was a lot of fun. I will post that. That was so much fun. Wait till Jeopardy comes along. I even have music in it and everything. I can't wait for that with this class. Okay, I want to introduce, there's no weekend homework. I want to introduce to everybody the Paris project. It's not like a major project like your menus or anything. It's an assignment, okay? This will post on Monday, so not to worry because I want you to have a nice weekend. You're going to pretend that you're in Paris, okay? And you'll have class time to do this next week. You're going to be looking up 4 monuments and famous places to visit in Paris. You may now use Monsieur Google, okay, for this. Just look up 3 monuments. Now, for those of you that have been to Paris, you could actually use places you've actually visited. You will look up, so 4 places to visit, including monuments. You'll look up 3 cafes or restaurants to eat at. And look up at least, or look up the name of 1 hotel in Paris. That will be the hotel you're staying at. Using entirely the passé composé, now the regular passé composé, which is 85% of your verbs. If you're not sure if your verb is a regular verb, please just send me an email or message me on Google Classroom so that I can tell you if it's a regular verb. And if it's not, it's okay. I'll give it to you for the past participle of the verb. You're going to write a short essay detailing your trip to Paris, which answers the following. With who did you travel? Okay. Whom did you travel with? How long did you stay in Paris? You're going to use the verb rester here. It's a faux ami, and it actually means to stay. It doesn't mean to take a rest. It actually means to stay in the French language. Where did you stay? Name the hotel. You can just look up any hotel. You could go to a fancy hotel. You could go to that is near the university area, or you could go to like the really expensive area. Sky's the limit with it. What 4 famous places or monuments did you visit? And then just tell me about 3 other things you did while you were in Paris. You'll end up most likely with a total of about 8 sentences. Knowing you girls, some of you will include more. This is one of your, final assignments. You'll have some other things too, actually, in the next chapter on clothing to do. But this is your last grammar assignment. But I thought to make it interesting, we would throw culture in there too. Paris culture, actually. And you get to research and discover, different places. So I have some videos that you'll be watching on Monday. There's even a virtual tour video that it will be scheduled to post on Monday. inside the Eiffel Tower. It is a half-hour long, so you don't have to watch the whole thing, but it's a lot of fun. It's really, really good. Like, you really feel like you're inside the Eiffel Tower, so you can just check that out. I thought today, though, we would share the one quick little video as we end our class. It's just a video clip that shows some hot spots in Paris. So let me just show that to you. If you wanted to catch any of the spots, the top 10, the video will repost on Monday so that you could go back over it. I just want to thank everybody. Je voudrais vous remercier. Je vous aime beaucoup et j'espère que vous avez un très bon weekend. Thank you to the volunteers for the game. You're such good sports. It was a lot of fun to play with you and review passé composé. And just know that I miss you. Je vous manque beaucoup. Et je vous aime beaucoup, OK? Bon week-end. Je vous aime beaucoup. Mes amis, merci et au revoir. Bon week-end. Au revoir. À la semaine prochaine. See you next week. À bientôt. Au revoir. Oh, merci.
Au revoir.
Oh, thank you for your notes. Au revoir. Merci. Merci beaucoup. Au revoir, mes amis. Au revoir.